your journey. Success is inevitable. Tap into your potential. Ignite passion in others. Never give up. Your destiny is within your reach. Alright, I'm not going to take up much of your time. I'm actually going to get out of the way. We've been talking about doing community what? Community service, right? How we can put together some community service initiatives. This man is actually a living version of what we've been talking about. So I will shut up and I'll introduce y'all to Roger Barber.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm gonna just try to keep it simple. I'm gonna show this video clip right here, and then my man Chris, he's gonna record me talking, and we're just gonna enjoy the time we have right now. Because I know you guys, after lunch, you gotta get somewhere, so just take the time to watch this video. We got some audio. Any audio? Oh, this one? No, I think we need audio out of the.
Oh no.
Anybody know how to work this?
What y'all are looking at is Roger actually cutting the hair of homeless guys downtown. This is something that he does to give back to the community. And anytime that somebody, how do y'all feel when y'all get a haircut? Y'all feel good, right? Y'all feel like a new man. Some of y'all feel like a new man, some of y'all don't. But what this is doing is actually, and we'll bring it up later. I'll get Blake to pull it up later.
Okay.
But the impression that by him giving those haircuts to homeless men, that's actually giving them a new level of confidence. Y'all paying attention? All right. So Fox 7 actually did, and there you go.
Some men down on their luck got breakfast supplies today in downtown Austin. A former homeless man is using his experience on the streets to pay it forward. This is Roger Lopez. Roger Barber. Roger says at one time in his life he was down on his luck and homeless. The situation, while difficult, made him realize the value of people.
One thing I was lacking is, the ability just to have compassion for other people, to see what the other person, the other man is going through.
He had to make some changes in his life for himself and his family.
Somebody that was like a mentor to me, he asked me, he said, what do you good at? What do you like to do? I like making people look good.
14 months later, he became a Texas state licensed barber.
On the beard, what needs you want to distribute a little bit right here?
And now he wants to pay it forward.
I do it so that you or the next person can benefit. Maybe if you're looking for a job, you just need a little haircut, a little boost. Something to get you going.
Roger heads to downtown Austin, where many members of the homeless community attend a weekly church service. Clippers and scissors in hand, he went to work.
So anything, whether it be a haircut, a friend, a mentor, just somebody to help.
I think he's an angel sent for some of these men. As we saw some of them before and after looks with these men, some of them have probably not felt this good in months, maybe even years. To know somebody care enough to take their time out to come and cut anybody's hair and shave anybody for free, that's pretty cool.
Cutting, clipping, and shaving a difference.
Oh yeah, that is good.
That good?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
Into so many people's lives.
I appreciate that gift. We appreciate you. Yeah, you too. Yeah, stay blessed, man. Y'all just pass it on. You know what I mean?
Today was the first time Roger the Barber visited the downtown area and offered free shaves and haircuts, but he says it won't be the last.
Cool, man. Hello everybody, my name is Roger. I'm grateful to be alive today. I'm gonna have a piece of paper just going around, if you want to like sign it or whatever. Basically, everything I'm gonna do is there's something that's tied to it. So it's gonna be random, but you know, I'm just kind of using my experiences, and I just want to know where you guys are at. So I have a piece of paper that has the word bad, the word good, right? And on the bottom I asked, name one bad thing about someone else, right? And then on the other side I said, name one good thing about someone else, okay? And I'll tie it into something here in a little bit. So whoever wants to, I'll just pass it around. You know, you can put a word, jot it down, pass it back. I'm not paying attention, nobody's looking, so if you don't want to, you just pass it back to the next person, okay? So I'll start it over here, all right? You guys just write something, all right? You can write anything you want, all right? There's no right or wrong answer. All right, so I wanted a chair. Let me go grab a chair real quick. So while I'm walking and talking and running, right, I just want to say it's a great opportunity to be here with you guys today, because at one point, right, I was in middle school, and I remember specifically in middle school, it was a very confusing time in my life. So the reason I'm here today, before I start off, I want to ask you guys to introduce yourself to your neighbor. Just tell your neighbor your first name. Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about the quote-unquote problem, how I got through the problem, and like the hope shot, like living in what I call the solution, right? Because every day in life we're always faced with like challenges or problems, right? And I feel like my primary purpose, like today I feel like I have a purpose. I feel like helping other people, really like I'm helping myself. But it's also like helping those around me. You know what I'm saying? Like just say for example in my classroom, what am I doing today to better my classroom, right? That's my main focus, right? So I noticed that you guys have like a mission statement. Is there anybody here, again, there's no right or wrong answers, I'm not putting anybody on the spot, that can recite the mission statement? I have it written down right here so I can make sure you guys are telling the truth.
Are you talking about
This school has a mission statement.
You talking about the school creed?
Yeah.
Y'all know the school creed.
Something to do with being on time. All right. You guys got it. Okay, so this side of the room got it. All right, cool. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just something I just wanted to ask. Okay. So let's talk about haircuts for the homeless. Like why? Why did I do that? Why would I go to downtown Austin and give a free haircut to a homeless man, right? I used to be that guy whenever I was driving on the road and a homeless man would come ask me for money. I was so angry. I would be like, dude, get out of my face. Like with way much more anger, right? Today I'm a little bit happy, right? I'm excited because I'm talking to you guys. But I went from being that guy to the guy that has compassion, because, you know, I had to reach a place in my life where like I became homeless. Like I didn't have a house. So I had to ask my friends, hey, can I sleep on your couch? And I did that for a long time. And I still couldn't understand like what was wrong. What was the problem? Why? So today, you know, I used to be, when I was younger, I had all these hopes and dreams of being like this like really cool like football player or whatever, right? But then like I come to be homeless, and then like now I'm a little bit older, I'm 36 today, and like I'm at a point in my life where like I get to help a man older than me that is where I used to be. And just to let you guys know, you know, I'm grateful not to be in that place anymore. I do the haircuts for the homeless because I believe in second chances. I believe that like I can, and I'm talking about but really I'm trying to talk about us, because it's not just about Roger or Roger the Barber. It's about like, I want to find community leaders, right? Like you guys, I'm talking to you guys. You guys are like our future community leaders, whether you believe it or not. Because you look at me in this chair today, I don't know if you're paying attention to the Jordans I just put on earlier. They're $300 pair of Jordans. But it made it no different from when I was wearing those $20 Walmart shoes that I walked in the classroom. It doesn't change my integrity, like who I am as a person. So when I give these haircuts, man, like it might be a guy that's looking for a job, right? Because if you have a job, you're bettering your chances of like having your own place, right? I'm not fixing the man's problems all completely, like I'm not fixing all of his problems, but it's a start, you know? Like how would you like it if somebody came and they said, hey man, can I mow your lawn? And they had like all this long hair and a big old beard and looked like a wizard and they looked like they wanted to eat up all your refrigerator. Like, would you let them mow your lawn? Honestly, you would. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but most people, presentation is everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I went out there and I did the haircuts, man, and like it was like the best feeling in the world, you know, because like those guys, they talk to me, man, and they talk to me like a friend would talk to you, you know, and they were so excited, they were happy, you know, even though they didn't have a house, even though they didn't have nice clothes, Jordans or whatever the fashion trend was at the time, you know, they were still smiling. You saw it on the video. The guy's just like, man, he's excited. There was a guy there named Charlie. He was just so excited, man. Very comical guy, you know. He like way better speaker than me, you know what I'm saying? Make you laugh. But yeah, man, I do it because, bear with me, I'm gonna try to go as slow as possible. For those of you that know, right? The therapeutic value of one homeless man helping another is without parallel. When you think about two parallel lines, they're consistent lines and they never meet, right? It's like sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're going through because I've walked in your shoes, right? We just drove by this morning and my fiance is like, hey, look at the bus stop. That man doesn't even have a pair of shoes on. Like, it's raining outside. Like, dude, like, I want to pull over and I want to be like, I want to help that guy. But today, man, I've done a lot of small things right. Like, I try my best, man. I make my bed in the morning today. I try my best, man, and I listen to, like, people that are older than me today. Because I spent a lot of my life, man, I was always defiant. I was always angry about something. I couldn't figure out why. But the beautiful thing is, man, the longer that you keep coming to school, that you keep going to another grade, when you graduate, when you go on to find jobs, when you start becoming a father, the more that you live life, the more you get to like take all these pieces of the puzzles and you put them all together, and like you'll learn like everything you went through as a young man, right? It'll help you when you become an adult. I don't know how many of you guys play football or sports. All right. So like in football and sports, like you learn fundamentals, like you learn like drills. They teach you how to run. You condition yourself to like be able to sprint around the track, right? Y'all do a lot of drills, right? Mostly running. You know, that's to help you in the game. You know, when you go out there and you play the game, like now you have tools under your belt. You're not just like racing this guy over here. He's like the fastest guy on the track. How are you going to beat him? What's your name?
Marvin.
What?
Marvin.
Marvin? All right, nice to meet you, Marvin. So Marvin is like the fastest dude on the track. Like, how are you going to beat him? You know? Like after you walk up the stairs to go to your classroom, right? You're just like, so you learn these fundamentals, right? You practice. You learn to appreciate those fundamentals. I call it enjoying the journey, right? My man Ray got a book called Claim Your Destiny, right? There's this saying that goes, life's a journey, not a destination. But I believe in both. right? I believe that everything you do has a purpose. That you guys that are here today, there's a reason why you're here today. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that everybody here has the potential to be somebody, right? Like, I don't want to put y'all on the spot, but let me ask you guys if you can get up and shake your neighbor's hand.
She said shake, not on the ears.
All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. And there's a reason. There's a reason why I'm doing. There's a reason why I'm doing it, right? That I asked you to shake each other's hand, because I have learned over time that unity is very important. Who can tell me in their own words what unity means? Specifically, let's just say like in the basketball court. You guys watched the Spurs play the Warriors last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody tell me a good example how the winning team used some unity. Go ahead. What's your name? Sheree? All right. And tell me again, in your own words, what is unity?
Well, coming together as one and working together.
All right. That's an awesome answer. Again, there is no right or wrong answer. I'm just trying to know where you guys are at. Okay, so because I've been talking a lot, I forgot to ask you guys to give each other a high five. So at this time, give your neighbor a high five.
High five, not a low five.
Okay. Everything I do, all right, good. Bring it back, guys. Bring it back. Everything I do has a sense of purpose, right? There's a reason. Okay, so somebody said their shoe game is good. Somebody said their personality is good. Somebody said their clothes is good. Somebody said their choices are good. That's a check mark. Okay, personality came up again. Respect, I like that one. Check mark. And somebody said have a house. Beautiful. Gratitude. Check that. Shoe game, clothes, personality, those things can tie into what I'm kind of like aiming at, but that's good, man. When you see the good in people, it's important. And it's a reflection of yourself. Okay? So now let's do the hard part. Let's do the bad. All right? Somebody said bad breath. Bad breath came again. And then, I don't know, somebody said MUST. Must. Oh, like your armpits. Okay. And so odors came up. Okay. Sisters. All right. Bad sisters. Bad manners. Okay. So manners. Yeah. Check mark. Let me see. Breath, odor, sisters. Okay. Cool. So let's talk about that, man. Bad breath, bad odor. That's common, man. It's middle school. You're growing up. You know, your body's going from like a little short baby to like a big tall man. So, you know, there's some changes going on in your body. It's common, right? All right. So, in somebody's own words, can somebody tell me give me an example of like being selfless, an act of selflessness? Anybody. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. You want to try it? Give it a shot.
If your sister asks for help and you don't help her, you just walk away.
So you said to ask for help, right? And then if you don't get the help.
No, if your sister asks for help.
If your sister asks for help, what do? Do you walk away or you don't walk away? You don't walk away. Okay, so what he's saying is like, you're helping somebody else. You're helping your sister, right? If your sister asks you for help, whether she's younger or she's older, you help her and you don't like turn your back on her. Okay, cool. So that's a great example of being selfless. Okay, so we're coming to a close, right? And I'm going to say a couple of key things, and I'm going to tell a short story, and then I'm going to close. So remember this. Anytime you have the letter M-E, flip the M upside down, and what do you get? We. Okay? All right. You got one opportunity in life, one chance to do whatever you're going to do. Okay? We all know that. The way I like to live my life, one day at a time, just for today. Okay? Selflessness, concern more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own. All right. So this is my closing story, guys. I washed dishes, and I went to school full time to be a barber, and I rode the bus the whole time, right? And another job that I had is I used to clean the AT&T Center for the San Antonio Spurs, right? And this story always touches my heart, and I'm just like kind of getting chills just talking about it. So, you know, they would make us clean the fishbowl. They call it the fishbowl. You know how you got the basketball court and you got all the cameras and everything. You know, you got all the people and all the superstars are all running up and down the court. Okay, the fishbowl is all the chairs where the audience are sitting at. You know what they leave behind? They leave behind popcorn, nachos, tacos, whatever, right? So basically what I was doing is I would clean out that fishbowl, okay? So one day I showed up for work and I was, man, having a bad attitude like I normally do. Manu Ginobili was being interviewed by ESPN. And he was probably from a distance from my man in the back seat right there from where I'm at, right? And he was speaking, right? And they asked him about like how he feels about being on the road all the time away from his family. And I remember his answer. He said, you know, what I love about family, more specifically my kids, he said, and he had his rings on at that time, right? He's like, whether we win an NBA championship or whether we lose a game, he said, my children, they come up to me and they give me the same hug. And guys, for me, I've never even seen a professional basketball player ever in my life. Okay, I just showed up to work this week. This guy got real humble and he put his family first, man. That story will always touch my heart. So if I leave you guys with anything today, man, I just want to leave y'all with hope, okay? Hope stands for hearing other people's experiences. Your homework for today is, before you go to bed tonight, I want you to take interest in another person and hear their story. All right? Not just a girl. Stay away from those.
Marvin.
How many y'all enjoyed it? How many y'all enjoyed our guest speaker? All right.
It's all right. You don't have
Round of applause. I will finish it up.
Green.
I will finish it up.
Green. 3, 2, 1. Choose to win. Leave a legacy. Always believe in yourself. Improve yourself daily. Mentally prepare for victory. You are powerful beyond measures. Obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Understand your vision. Reward yourself for small achievements. Dedicate yourself to your vision. Enjoy the journey. Success is inevitable. Tap into your potential. Ignite passion in others. Never give up. Your destiny is within reach.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.
You too, boy.
All right.